Hey guys, it's Corey from Core Survival. I just wanted to say, sorry for skipping last month on the unboxing. I was in the process of getting new cards switched over and stuff like that, and getting myself a new subscription box set up. I'm getting into ice fishing, so I decided to try out the Mystery Tackle Box ice fishing subscription box. I thought this would be a good thing to show you guys for this month, and yeah, let's just dig right into this. Alright, I got my trusty dusty, what was this? Just says bug out on it. It's my that Mora knife I got out of the SHTF mystery box. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that and open this sucker up. Alright. So on every box you get a ruler, okay? And it tells you that you can send a picture in, catch and win. So pretty much you send a picture in the mystery tackle box of a keeper. So it says panfish must be 6 inches or bigger, trout 12 inches or bigger, bass 14 or bigger, walleye 16 or bigger, and then everything else 18 or bigger. So that's pretty cool. Just got a bunch of cool little artwork there. As you can see, you can follow him on Facebook, and you can also follow him on YouTube. But yeah, very, very cool. And then I know in every box there is, I'm just gonna leave that right there for you guys. There is a Dibbles Digest, or Dibble Digest. It used to be like a magazine where it actually looked like a full-on magazine, like the silky kind of paper used for magazines and stuff. And they kind of downgraded to this, but this is, you know, just as fine. But in every Dibble Digest, you've got things like how to name your boat. Okay, 3 tips for cranking laydowns. So yeah, three ways on throwing crankbaits into different laydowns for bass. So a bunch of different tips on fishing. There's know when to change lures and catch more bass. That's a pretty cool tip. How to maximize your time on the water. Okay. And then they've got obviously a little promo there. It says upgrade to the Pro Box. And then right here it says big loud baits for big fish through the ice. So this is a little bit of an ice fishing tip there. So I might actually read that since I'm actually trying to get into ice fishing. And on the back it's got contest instructions. So very cool. And then right here, see how it folds here? Right here it says what's in the box. The first thing in the box is by Catchco. Let's see where this is at. Alright, here it is. It's by Catchco, and it's called the Death Stalker. This retails for $5.49. That's what it looks like there. Bring it up to the camera. I'll take it out of the box for you guys too, so I can show you guys what it looks like. That looks like a really cool, like, pike or walleye lure. Maybe even, I'd probably even catch a lake trout with it, for sure. Bass, even. There's no blue in it, so it wouldn't resemble a shad. It would resemble more of maybe a bass, or maybe bluegill. Just some sort of little sunfish. But you'd hook it up here, right? Drop it down your hole, and you've got these blades that spin as you're jerking it up and working it down. So you kind of get the gist of how it works just by me shaking it a little bit, right? Kind of, sort of. And it's a blade bait too, so the blade vibrates as I rip it up through the water column. So I kind of like this lure. Very, very, very neat. The colors in it that it's got, I like how it has gold, so I'm able to use it in murky water. Gold is a very good color to use in murky water. When when you're in clear water, you want to use more silver. So that's definitely a really good thing. That, and it looks like it's got a little bit of UV in it too. So there's a lot of flash involved with that. And plus that blade, since it's a willow leaf blade, it's gonna put off a lot of vibrations. Not as much as the Colorado blade, but the willow blade, it works just fine. So let's get to the next lure. Up next in the box, we have a Lucky John tungsten ice jig. This retails for $7. Let me find it here. Here it is. All right, so it's in a little package. $7 is pretty spendy, but tungsten is expensive. I'm letting you know. It's a pretty hard metal to make. It's hard to get your hands on, but it's very, very versatile when you are fishing. These would be great for pan fishing. As you can see there, I've got a black one, and I've got, here, I'll just show you real quick here, show you into my hand, kind of what I've got there. So definitely, what I would use, or what I would do is I would hook this on my line, right? And I'd take maybe like a wax worm or something and just tip it on the bottom of the hook. And then this is what I'd use to jig up and down in the water column. This would be great for catching any panfish to trout, for instance. So anything small. That's what I recommend these for sure. Up next in the box, we've got by 13 Fishing. It's called Jeffrey. This retails for $5. And it looks like it's this. So this is actually kind of cool. Sent me some soft plastics there. It says it's 10 times tougher than conventional plastics. It's got HD detail, and it's got donkey sauce infused. I don't know what donkey sauce is, but yeah. Let's go ahead and open it up. I kind of want to smell it and see what that donkey sauce smells like. I don't want to smell anything. Get into this packaging. Yeah, I don't even smell anything. It must be like infused when it comes out in the water. But here's what it looks like there. As you can see, like a little vibrating, or not vibrating, but very, very sensitive type of jig there. I would probably pair it up with this here. I would literally just take this and just push it in there. So then when you got this in the water and it decides to float down, it literally looks like a little minnow. See? Jig it up and it's going to vibrate that tail, especially if you jig it rapidly. This would be the type of soft plastic you want to rip, like really flick your rod tip in the water column. So that's how you get the most action out of that tail possible. So any fish decides to come up and hit it, you've got a perfect hook set. Once again, this would be more for trout or panfish. You can probably get away with a small laker, but anything, I don't know, you can't really take on anything too big with this, I wouldn't think. They are barbed hooks though, so there's a slight chance, but once again, I'm not too sure. I would mainly use this for trout and panfish. Alright, so up next we've got by Fintech, it's called the Jitter Jig. So, find it here. There it is. Here's the packaging it comes in. It says Knuckleball Jig Jitter R. So that's what it looks like. I'll just take it out of the package so you guys can get a closer look here. came in a pack of 2. Put this one down because they both look exactly the same. So it looks like a type of a chatterbait, as you can see there. You pull up on with the you just pull up in the water column, and this blade vibrates as you pull up. But I've never seen this type of head before. It's a very, very weird looking type of head on there, definitely. I'm not too sure what I would put on the end of that. Probably some sort of maybe soft plastic. I could probably put a night crawler on it. Live bait is like the ultimate key when you're ice fishing. Lures, it definitely takes more practice, but live bait's definitely where it's at. So, but that I do think this would be definitely a great lure, just because of, you know, once again, it's gold because it can show up in murky water. That and the vibrations it gives off when you're jigging it up and down, and the water column, it calls the fish to your hole in a sense. So any noise making lure, it grabs the fish's attention. So definitely a great lure. I think I would definitely use this for sure. It's going in my tackle box. So yeah, let's move on to the next lure. For the last item in the box, it's by Dot. Literally, it's spelled D-O-T. It's a plastic kit. This retails for $2.50. If I didn't mention what the jitter jig retailed for, that was for $4.50. So here's the Dot here, as you can see. We'll just take it out of the package real quick. Very, very tiny tungsten jig. Very tiny. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that at all. You might be able to see it when I put the soft plastic on it, but that there's the tungsten jig. And then I'll go ahead and put the soft plastic on there for you. Kind of show you guys what it'll look like. Alright, so here, hold on, alright, so there's the soft plastic on the jig, right there. As you can see, it's got that sensitive tail on there, pretty sensitive. Once again, that would pair up very well with the other tungsten jigs I got. There's the black one, for instance, and the kind of, I don't know, I guess I'd say green pumpkin colored, the kind of beige colored little worms. So I got yellow and I got beige now, so it's very cool. And that came with 3 more, and on the back of the packaging it gives you tips on how to rig up different ways of just rigging up like live bait to the tungsten jigs, like you see there in the picture. Just tells you there. So very cool, definitely gives you a little bit of tips. I really love this type of subscription box for sure. It builds my tackle arsenal and kind of sends me a surprise of gear without me knowing what I'm getting, and it's like a new type of tool for me to practice with. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Majority of the time, I mean, I haven't really tried any. I literally just like fishing lures, to be honest. But I am going to give these a try for sure. Definitely this. I'm going to try this for sure. I have high hopes for this here. We have a lot of perch and a lot of panfish here in South Dakota, and I believe this will have Oh, I think this will be an awesome lure. So, especially like the little tungsten jigs for pan fishing. Those can never go wrong, especially when you tip it with a wax worm or any type of night crawler. There's one more thing that's actually in the box. In the box, there's a sticker, and this month's sticker is a guy in a top hat with a mustache. So this will be going on my car. That or tackle box, it all depends. But yeah, every month they send a sticker, whether it be, it's mainly fishing related majority of the time. I actually don't know what this is or who this is. It is kind of a cool sticker though, very different indeed. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing for sure. If you did, go ahead and leave a like down below. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave a comment on this video. I'd love to hear from you guys. I do stuff like this all the time, once a week. I try to do it once a week. So if you guys are into this type of thing, I do like survival, outdoors, hiking, camping, just anything outdoors, fishing, unboxing as you just saw, reviews, anything like that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd love to have you guys a part of my community. And as always, keep living, keep fishing, and I will see you guys in the next video.